So on the morning of 9/11, my position was as the Assistant Chief for Operations for the fire department. And I was in my office when my phone rang, and it was actually my wife who was on her way to work that morning. And she told me that she was hearing on the news that an airplane had just struck the World Trade Center in New York. I turned on my television and saw the images that most of America was waking up to on that morning, which was that silhouette of the airplane into the North Tower. So we started to tell all of our companies, all of our units that were, by that time in the morning, already spread around the county, involved in training activities, public education activities, those sorts of things. We communicated to them that we wanted them all back in their normal response areas.
On the morning of September 11th, I was on Engine Company 101, and we were involved in a drill at our training academy. So we left the fuel station and we were on 395 northbound heading toward Crystal City when we saw a low-flying fast plane. A few seconds later we saw a big ball of fire and smoke, and figured that the plane had gone down.
Engine 101 to Arlington, confirmed plane down. We saw it go down in the Crystal City area. Go ahead and notify the FBI. This may be a terrorist event. We are responding.
It was at that point that we heard Captain McCoy verify that he had seen a plane go down in the Crystal City area. We went down one more block, made a left, and started into the north parking of the Pentagon. Got a better overview of the Pentagon, was able to see the heavy fire and heavy smoke that was coming over the roof line of the Pentagon. We noticed a lot of the debris from the airplane. Advised my crew to go ahead and start looking in the debris field for passengers. And the biggest piece of debris we found was about 6 feet in diameter, and it had the big red C from American Airlines. That's the only thing that was recognizable about the airplane on the front yard.
We wanted people to linger here. We wanted people not to just walk in and walk out. You know, you've got an individual memorial unit. It lights up at night. It's got the name at the end of the bench representing, you know, who that person was. There's a certain directionality to the benches, so you can tell whether or not that person was in the Pentagon or whether they were on Flight 77. You know, the benches are arranged according to ages. So whether you're young or old, you can kind of represent with someone who was born in the same year that you were. Having a bench for each person that died and arranged according to the ages is very significant and makes this a more powerful place to make a connection with those that died here.
Families of those who had been killed at the Pentagon said over and over and over, don't ever forget them. It was the reoccurring message that they gave. And there's something about being a sponsor of the USS Arlington that says to me, we will always remember. It's just a great honor to be a part of this amazing effort. This wonderful ship will sail the seas and be a reminder for all of us.
What the ship represents and what it stands for, as far as those who gave up their lives on September 11th, 2001. I'm proud to be a part of that.
Yeah, working on Arlington is a special thing, and we take pride in what we do. We take pride in America, and we take pride in each other, you know, and we might have differences here and there, but one thing we are Americans.
Working on the Arlington means a whole lot to me, because at the time I was in school, but when it happened, I had to stand still. I was driving, I had to pull over, stand still, listen to the news of what they were saying. As I put my foot on that ship, I realized what I am. I'm an electrician, I'm a supervisor, but most of all, I'm a shipbuilder.
And I think of the young people about to enter into this new experience in their lives on the USS Arlington. And I just think we are grateful to each and every one of you for your service to this incredibly wonderful country.